The US presidential election might be 18 months away, but there's growing urgency within the Republican Party as it searches for a candidate capable of generating real momentum and beating Barack Obama. Well-known names such as Sarah Palin have slipped off the radar, and the 2012 race has been marked more by who's bailing out than who's opting in. And even those who have declared themselves candidates are facing some stiff hurdles. North America correspondent Lisa Miller reports.
I'm Tim Pawlenty, and I'm running for President of the United States.
The former Minnesota Governor Tim Pawlenty has spent months on the campaign trail, but is only now confirming he's a definite starter.
I'm excited about this race. We are going to win it, and it's going to start right here in Iowa. I hope all of you continue to support our effort and know that we'll be back here many times. And let's go get this country back on track and restore America's promise. Thank you very much.
What's notable about the Republican 2012 race is not who's in, but who's out.
Thank you very much.
After months of teasing, Donald Trump returned to his comfort zone of reality TV.
I've decided that we are going to continue onward with Celebrity Apprentice. We're going to continue making lots and lots of money for charity. I will not be running for president as much as I'd like to.
And possible contender Mike Huckabee waited till the last moments of his TV talk show to reveal he was a no-go as well.
My answer is clear and firm. I will not seek the Republican nomination for president this year.
Can they move the White House to Indiana?
Indiana Governor and policy wonk Mitch Daniels ruled himself out over the weekend after getting the thumbs down from his wife.
There is no one in this field that has broad appeal. There's no Ronald Reagan in this field. This field also seems to lack charisma. Now, there are some that would argue that perhaps that's exactly what Republicans need, something, the anti-Obama. But I think that this is not a strong field.
It's the 2012 Republican presidential undeclared candidates debate.
The sparseness of the field is fodder for the comedians.
Welcome to this week's second GOP debate. On Thursday, 5 official Republican candidates squared off in South Carolina. The debate included Ron Paul, Tim Pawlenty, Rick Santorum, and I'm going to stop there before I fall asleep.
Any chance of you announcing right now for us that you're running for president?
And even those who are in are facing numerous hurdles.
Feel the rainbow, Newt. Stop the hate.
Within a matter of weeks, Newt Gingrich was glittered by gay activists.
I don't think right-wing social engineering is any more desirable than left-wing social engineering.
Had to apologise to a senior Republican for blasting his Medicare plan, been berated by voters.
No, you're an embarrassment to our party.
I'm sorry you feel that.
Why don't you get out before you make a bigger fool of yourself?
And forced to explain a $500,000 debt at Tiffany's.
I don't think I have ever seen a more disastrous campaign rollout than Gingrich's. And for someone with so much experience in the political arena, it was quite surprising. You expect the newcomers, the novices, to have that kind of week. But for Gingrich to have that kind of week was really remarkable.
Next President of the United States, Mitt Romney.
Leading the opinion polls and the money stakes among Republicans is Mitt Romney, the former governor of Massachusetts. 700 volunteers raised $10 million in one day from donors, and he hasn't even confirmed he's running. His fellow Mormon, former Utah Governor John Huntsman, is still testing the waters, but he also has a hurdle to overcome. As the US ambassador to China, he spent the last 2 years working for the man he now wants to beat, and someone he praised in a thank you letter as a remarkable leader.
He chose me, a Republican, and I wrote that to him by way of a thank you note. And thank you notes are a proud tradition for a lot of people. And it's a good thing that people don't go through George Bush Sr.'s thank you notes because he wrote a lot of them. And I do a lot of them, too. And it was my way of expressing what I thought about his selection.
The reality is the result of the next presidential election may have less to do with the quality of the candidates and more to do with the state of the economy. If it's improving and jobless numbers are going down by the time Americans vote, then Barack Obama may be hard to beat. But if the economy is still limping along next year, the White House will be there for the taking. All the Republicans need now is a clear front runner to galvanise the party. Lisa Miller, Lateline.